Hello, I'm Debbie Bell-Hosking for Finextra TV here at EBAday 2023 in Madrid. And I'm talking to Sulabh Agarwal of Accenture. Welcome.
Thank you, Debbie.
So good to have you here, Sulabh. And it's so busy, so hopefully we can keep our conversation above all that's happening outside at EBAday.
Really look forward to it. Clearly, payments is happening, so is EBA Day.
Absolutely, payments is happening, which links me very nicely, Sulabh, to my first question, which is, can you describe the consumer payments landscape as it is today?
Debbie, as we all know, that the consumer payments landscape has been evolving so rapidly. Just pre-pandemic, we had a completely different ecosystem. Cash was still going very strong. And then you just go 2 years hence and come to today, and the dynamics have changed completely. You've got more digitization of payments. We are seeing more embedded payments. Everyone here and in other places talking about embedded payments. They're talking about digital wallets, talking about super apps, open banking, open finance. So the whole dynamic around payments has changed and evolved. And I see that continue to change as we get into newer territories. I mean, Gen AI on one hand, but the whole world of CBDCs, retail, wholesale CBDCs, and not to forget the Internet of Things and how machines will start paying to other machines, whether it is a car paying to a gas station or, a charging point, or a drone paying for the last mile delivery. So it's a ever-changing space.
And it's a space that's been heavily discussed over the next 2 days. Something else that's a big topic that we've discussed already in the studio is rising interest rates. So let's talk opportunities. So what opportunities do you think rising interest rates bring to payments players, particularly banks, in the current market?
With payments, what's happening is the transactions and the cash flow of any individual, a small business or a large organization. You know the liquidity position. So it's both an opportunity to help a lending hand to say, what's the current situation? Where are the transactions going? Are you likely to hit negative? Will the overdraft cover it? Will you need more? So it's a helping hand in terms of information and awareness. It's a helping hand in terms of being able to decide if you want to lend some money and help them come through this period that we are going through. On the other hand, also, given that transactions is what keeps the relationship going, there's opportunity to design new propositions, new products to help save more for people who have the opportunity to do that, to be able to give different types of products to suit people's needs so that they can take care of the current volatility in the market and the various uncertainties in their own personal situation and the cash flows.
Absolutely. And within the current market, where do you say, or what do you think banks are investing their limited resources on? And also, what should they be considering when doing so?
Most of the investment is going in regulatory and mandatory change, to be honest. I mean, there's big ISO change. Bank of England went live yesterday. There's more. EBA went live earlier in the year. You've got chips coming in the US, various other real-time payments investments coming globally. So a lot of organizations are looking at regulatory and mandatory change. But what is more important is those changes are done, and a lot of organizations are doing it in a way that it is done in a way that sets them for success in future. Like on the core infrastructure side, more cloud native and even public cloud infrastructures are coming up, and we're working across a number of organizations who are actually moving to public cloud infrastructures, even when it comes to core payments infrastructure. At the same time, it's an opportunity to create something new. Of course, with new payments infrastructure comes richer data. What do you do with data? And in the world of Gen AI, clearly lots, but then also new propositions, more embedded propositions, more real-time, digital wallets and other propositions, which really solve the problem for the consumer and be a more holistic end-to-end problem solver rather than an additive feature for the consumer.
Wonderful. Well, Sulabh, thank you. On that note, that's given us plenty to think about and plenty to discuss out there. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me here, Debbie. It was a pleasure.